key highlight for me for this year has been the way our team has stuck to the process and philosophy. If somebody told me that for 2 years you will not be allowed to meet management teams of companies, I would have assumed that we will struggle. But 2 years into this pandemic, I think our process and philosophy has only become stronger, and we have added a number of new people to the team despite that. So that has been a key highlight for me. The other key highlight as an investor in India has been the way India has been resilient through horrible COVID waves. And I also think growth is coming back for Indian companies, which has eluded them for a long time. So key learning for this year is something that we keep learning every year. It's about capital preservation. It's about thinking about absolute return and not losing money for our clients. There were many businesses, say for example in China, which were growing very strongly, but it did not make sense to us. There were risks in those businesses, policy risks or business risks, and we thought that was not being valued properly, and we stayed out of them. It was quite painful for some time when some of our clients were looking at us in relative terms, and not being invested in them was quite painful. But now looking back, I think we have preserved a lot of capital for our clients by staying away from them. I feel the same is happening in India with many businesses now, where valuations don't make sense and people are not thinking about risks, and we are not invested in them thinking about capital preservation. It has been a long time since business managers have had to think about inflation, how they think about inflation in their cost structures, and how they think about inflation in working capital. I think it is going to be tough. Weaker companies will struggle more, and stronger companies which have demonstrated pricing power and ability to pass on inflation will do better. Higher return on capital businesses will do better. So we'll see a divergence in performance between strong companies and weaker businesses next year. Finally, I want to say thank you very much for your continued support.
投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔，申购前应详阅公开说明书与投资人须知。